Lucvus Live. Today we're going to try the Abyss runs with dual sword modified Susano build. We'll see just how far we can get. This is my setup right now. As you can see, I have Susano weapons and Susano ranged weapons. Couple more pieces of Susano down here. These pants are not actually my main piece anymore, for obvious reasons, as it says increase attack with Adachi. These are only temporary until I can find better pants, but the stats are what I'm looking at. You're probably wondering, why would he have run speed and dash endurance on those? And those are actually going to be very helpful for me, especially using twin swords, as I can't really use very many skills in twin swords. One of the ones I can do, of course, is random splice. And I have found that so far I'm doing really well with keeping my bar full, so it's not really a big issue. Magatama, yokai close combat damage with living weapon attack enhancement. The rest of the stats really ain't mattering. Although I am glad that I got unlimited on Nioh, as I'm trying to get that on all my pieces so that I won't run out of weakness talismans as quickly. I've also got a Yasakani Magatama, as pretty much everybody knows you can't make a good build without the Yasakani Magatama. Or in more recent cases, you can, of course, use ethereal accessories, as they can roll these set bonus requirements. Unfortunately, they do not stack. If they did, oh man, I'd have a hell of a good time putting together something. But seeing how they don't, this is what I'm going with. You may or may not be aware of Project's Ultimate Susano build. A shout out to Project on that. I've slightly modified it with the same ideas, just wanted to change a few things around, as attack damage times 2 got a major nerf, and it's really no longer useful for me. Purification is now nullified damage, but I don't find myself using it that much, so I'm not really too worried about it. Right now, I'm mainly going with the Kaigetsu set for the increased damage and damage reduction based off of statuses, which I also have reduced damage from being in critical, and again damage reduction based off of status ailments. This will help me stay tanky even though I need to debuff myself to keep going. So without any more chatter, let's see how far we can go with just the dual swords today. We're going to start on, let's see here, floor 33. I probably could have started higher, but it doesn't matter. We'll start with floor 33. Now, as 33, you cannot, for those who don't know, you can only get up to floor 31 if you haven't beaten Way of the Nioh yet. But because of the recent updates, it actually makes it a lot easier to unlock the rest of the dungeons. So you can take out the Queen's Eye mission, which is, of course, the last mission that you actually have to do in order to consider it cleared. As you can see, I have gotten Maria. I don't really care too much for her, but I figured, why not? Alright, so first we're going to take a look at our debuffs. Enemies have increased attack, 0 Amarita gauge. See, now that one, for this particular build, is a big no-no. As it reduces my Amarita gauge to 0, that would cause me some serious problems. The extended status ailments is not really a problem. In fact, that is a little bit helpful for me, so I probably will not be worrying too much about that, but the 0 Amarita gauge and stench are probably going to have to go. Now, the increased enemy attack is a big problem, but I think I'm more concerned about the 0 Amarita gauge. So, we're going to go ahead and go for the blue. As you can tell, the colors on the debuffs are the colors of the flags that you need to go to. So we shall start here and see where we go. Booger. Also, one more important key for those who may or may not remember, please make sure that you always have tenacity, as you cannot use Leeching Talisman without it. However, I would like to point out this particular new stat that can be rolled on gloves. It grants increased attack power when you hit an enemy with a melee attack. Now, while this sounds a little weird, for a living weapon build, or even for just regular fighting builds, this actually is very, very helpful. It actually helps a lot, especially if you're doing repetitive attacks. It does not help much for using stuff like EI Strike, Sword of the Cross. Any charge skills really are not going to help. But Water Sword, Random Slice, living weapon attacks, entire combos, quick attacks, all get buffed as you're fighting with this particular stat. So, might be something for you to consider. Alright then, so we're going to go ahead and place this on here. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's going to be this stage. Now that is interesting. I thought to not waste time, go ahead and do this, but apparently time stops. That is interesting. I did not expect that. And apparently your stats completely refill. Oh, come on! Come on. Okay, so we got a yokai realm that's gonna have to be removed. Alright, let's see here. Stage enemy reinforcement. Oh no, that's gotta go. So we're gonna clear all of these this time. Oh, God. get Suhi Grace? Who the heck is that? Okay. All 5 elements can be put on quickly. Close combat attack. Those could be useful. I am going to hang on to those. Here we go. Nice. Did I take my luck talisman off? Oh, and that's where it came back to bite me. We got some new charms. Alright. I'm definitely going to look at that real quick. Oh, 2 new Yasakanis. Alright. Gamboshi apparel. Lots of new charms. Lots of new charms. Three new Yasakanis. Alright. Is that everything? That's everything. Alright. Wait, what? What is that? Oh, really? Okay. I am okay with this. I shall hold on to that. Magatama. There's a plus 40. I've seen plus 40. I haven't seen anything so far over plus 40. What do we got here? Yasakani, proficiency bonus, living weapon attack. That's not great. Throw speed up, sure I can see. None of that's gonna help me. Alright. More reoccurring damage dealt. Another Yasakani. These must have been stuff I had already. Okay, so we got an interesting looking Yasakani with increased values. And here's another one with increased values. Not really sure how well that's going to work, but I'm going to hang on to both of those. Let's look at some gears. Let's see, what we get? Regular stuff. Increased attack, critical. Wow. Now that is interesting. I did not know this stat could be on boots. But that is something new. And since they are Master Swordsman boots, I shall be holding on to those for future testing, as I do like to use Sign of the Cross a lot. And my original twin sword build actually did use those, so we shall hang on to those pieces. I have never seen that stat before, but that's okay. I'm sure I can turn those into something real nice, as I have never seen that stat before. Those could be fun. Let's see. Anything else new and exciting? What is this? Well, all right. Apparently, those can roll out on armors, too. Well, that is definitely nice. Here I see we have another increased attack. Now, here we go. Grants the specific bonus when you're in Boost and Merida. Yes. Good old Tatanashi. I saved those just because. Heavier armors. Those could be useful. Not seeing anything else new. These are very strange gloves, but I shall be holding on to them for amusement later. As you can see, they add damage from stone to 5,000%. And the more defiled items, the better your luck. Wow. Alright. For those who do not know, Futanushi used to only drop from Revenant fights. However, now they can drop randomly in here as well. So you don't have to worry about your weapons being destroyed, and it's a good set for the EI Quick Draw. Now that is interesting. I've never seen that before. Tenacity on a transferable. I shall hold on to that. Because you never know when you come across something where you just don't have any other stats. You have nothing else to put on there, so you might as well go ahead and put tenacity. Alright, let's see here. All in all, pretty good haul. Oh no. Oh no. For those who don't know, I absolutely hate this stage. Ah! Really tired of being grabbed. Ooh, that would have been bad. let's see, 3-piece sword master. I can do 3-piece sword. 3-piece kagetsu. And that's it for the twin swords. Thank you for watching. And I hope you'll like and subscribe.